Greetings everyone, it's Michael Anastasiadis here, mortgage advisor from Bosanoff Mortgages, coming to you live with your mortgage and interest rate update. It's a little bit later than usual. It's been a very busy day in the office today. Had lots of inquiries, a lot of people talking about their refix options after the OCR announcement yesterday. So the good thing is we've factored what was going to happen yesterday into our discussions. So it's just a matter of verifying things and timing when people should fix. So if you've got a mortgage that's coming up for renewal in the next few days or week or two, best time to get in touch is now. So if that sounds like you, get in touch. But anyway, I'm going to share with you the latest mortgage interest rates that we've got on the go. So these are coming into effect as we speak or over the next week or so. So look at that. All rates are down from what I shared with you last week. Now, when the news media said yesterday that all the banks lowered their rates, this is what they meant. They lowered all their floating rates. So yesterday, all the major banks lowered their floating rates. So that's their variable rate, their floating rate, revolving credit rate, offset account rates, any floating rate, variable rate, gone down. And they all went down by various amounts. I don't really focus too much on the floating rate for these videos, but for those of you on floating rate, good news, that went down. But look at this. Look at these new fixed rates. Okay, there's been no change in the 6-month rate because, you know, that's what the banks are using to make their money at the moment, because this is what most people are fixing at the moment. But look at that 1-year rate. It wasn't long ago where that 1-year rate was 6.85. Then it went to 6.72, 6.65. And as of next week, some banks are going to be offering 6.59 if they aren't offering that already. 18-month rate, 6.15. So look at that. Last week, I had people wanting to fix in, talking about maybe I should fix for 3, 4, 5 years rates because it was 5.99. Well, look, the 2-year rate is now 5.99 and the 3, 4, 5-year rate, 5.89. So there you are, guys. You've got to get advice because I'm not going to really bother talking about the 2-year, 3, 4, 5-year rate at the moment because I think interest rates are going to be dropping pretty much every time the Reserve Bank meets the rest of this year. So they're meeting again in October, just before the official CPI data. I think it's around the 6th or the 9th of October. The inflation rates come out, I think it's on the 13th or 16th, and then they meet again in November. And that's why everyone was picking that they'll do their first cut in November, because they would have had that inflation data. But they surprised us all yesterday in making a cut, and now cuts are on for every time they meet. So that's the interest rate, guys. If you've got a loan that's coming up for refixing, now's the time to be chatting so we can give you that advice for what suits your circumstances. In terms of mortgages, like I said, we've seen a lot more inquiries coming through, and this was before yesterday, right? People know, especially in Wellington, that you know, now's the time to be buying, coming up into spring and summer. People want to get their affairs in order, so the inquiries are happening. So that's for people wanting to buy, and those that we've already got pre-approved. Also, a lot of people looking to put in offers on properties. Got to make sure you do your due diligence. Next week, I'll be doing a video on properties, on some properties that aren't acceptable to the banks. So make sure you watch that so you know what properties to avoid, so you don't get emotionally disappointed. Even though you've got pre-approval, remember, the bank still has to approve the property. But the news, interest rates continue to cut, guys. So keep watching this every Thursday. I'll be giving you the latest updates, but that's the good news. Anyway, hope you're warm and dry wherever you are, and we'll be live with another video early next week. Ka kite, guys, and press that like button. Thanks for your support.